I still remember the first gala we did with Professor Amartya Sen as the keynote speaker. It was the energy was so palpable, and there was such a resonance of the AIF message with the audience. Over 250 people gathered, and we raised close to $300,000 in the very first year.
Many initiatives like the Light a Lamp campaign, a crowdfunding campaign for young students, is the Circle of Hope, and also multi-pledge giving that we introduced to our community.
Being able to join this foundation from such a young age has shown me leadership skills, but has also taught me how to give back from a young age.
Over the years, I have seen many volunteers working for America India Foundation. And I've been so deeply impressed because they all seem to work not just with their energy and all their brilliance, but they also seem to put their hearts and minds into it.
I've been volunteering for America India Foundation Boston chapter last 20 years. The first time we all met at Raj House, they all were talking about raising money for less privileged people in India. And I said, I'm not going to give any money because 20 years back, we were still struggling. But I had time, I had energy, and I had skills to help out whatever needed.
We saw the breadth of the programs of AIF and also got to meet the people who were involved with AIF in the ground, as well as the people who are passionately promoting the organization in the United States.
What drew us to AIF was many things. First and foremost, it was the secular nature of the organization. The fact that it was inclusive and didn't differentiate based on race, creed, language, religion, or anything was very important to us.
Boston chapter of the American India Foundation has grown, evolved, and become more vibrant, ambitious, and philanthropic over the last 20 years.
I think AIF is making a tremendous difference, and the Boston chapter is a very vibrant one. And we have now grown to come together almost as a family, and it is lovely to see the familiar faces when we have our annual gala.
Main attraction for me about AIF is that it is a very secular organization. It's not like parochial, and also it's also not regional because they are present. Their programs are present in all parts of India. It's all about celebrating the last 20 years, celebrating all the donors that have been contributing over the last 20 years.
When we got involved with AIF, the Boston chapter was just starting. Our role and contribution, along with others, has been one of figuring out how to institutionalize and build an organization, build a chapter. And I'm very happy to say that we in the Boston area have built a very robust ecosystem and chapter.
AIF is doing a phenomenal job. Initially, I had no idea. I had a lot of questions, and like any other donor. But after seeing that, it's just a very hands-off kind of work.
At the 10th anniversary, which was held in Boston, I brought up the question of AIF getting involved in maternal and neonatal health. I was informed that AIF already had a project on exactly this. It was called Mansi.
It has been very good to see how AIF brings together people and increases their engagement as well.
We did not know much about it. It was just a matter of plunging in, take the inspiration from some of the leaders that were there. And we gathered a few other friends of ours who equally believed in the cause and had wanted to do something. It's a wonderful organization, wonderful chapter. Everybody's like family. Everybody's ready to pitch in. No egos, no questions asked. We want to do it for the cause. And it's so gratifying to see where it's come. 20 years. We know that this is going to go on for a long time. And we are going to be around to see the next 20, 40, 60, 80, and many more years.
But the most important thing which I love about this community is they are accomplished leaders with no egos. They're here to give back, and that is what they've been doing, and we could not be more proud.
We wanted to do something that was large, scalable, and it has an impact on the next generation. So working together with AIF, we created a project called Saheli. It basically stands for Support Adolescent Health, Education, and Livelihood Initiatives for young girls. And we wanted somebody who is a professional, scalable organization. So given all of that, AIF was the obvious choice.
The mission was disrupting poverty, providing opportunity. And that was very powerful. And you wrap it around a secular organization, a transparent organization, and an organization which is accountable. So every program is measured, and we look at outcomes. We try to improve our process and our execution.
My most favorite organization in the world, the American India Foundation, which is very, very close to my heart.
What attracted us to AIF was, I think, first of all, the amazing mission and the impact it's had on the community.
Although AIF is an American organization, an American diaspora focused on India, we also want to ignite philanthropy in India, from individuals in India, from the private sector. As we look at the next 20 years and beyond, AIF should continue to innovate, to respond to a changing India, a more developed India, a more confident India.
When I think of AIF, I think of philanthropy. Congratulations to everyone involved with AIF. The work you do so inspires me and uplifts me in so many different ways.